Welcome to this segment of Freshen Up. Today what I'd like to share with you is some of the stories, and I'm kind of putting this under the umbrella of my store, my story. Check this out.
Good morning, my name is Steve Goode and I own the Cash Saver Supermarket in Russellville, Arkansas, along with Clinton, Arkansas. I want to talk to you today about the Cash Saver concept. Retailers, I want to let you know what an outstanding concept this is. To be quite frank with you, the store we're standing in today, in 2011, we were going broke in this particular store. Had a significant loss the year that we opened the store, tried to open it as an upscale conventional store competing against a Kroger, a Supercenter, and a Harps. And our customers loved us at first, and then because we weren't a big enough store, I'm only a 28,000 square foot store here, they went away. And as they went away, so did our bottom line. We sought out through Gary Jennings, our division vice president, and David Smith at the time, a real estate guy, we sought out an alternative, and spent months investigating this cost plus format. I spent a lot of time with Howard Hamilton at Frugal's in Gulfport, Mississippi. Mr. Hamilton was fortunate enough and kind enough to spend a lot of time with me teaching me the concept of cost plus. The Cost Plus program is an easy program to follow it, but you must follow the program. You must be the cost plus 10% throughout the store. Your DSD vendors are your absolute best salespeople in your community. My Frito-Lay guy, my Little Debbie guy, my Bluebell guy locally, those are our biggest spokespeople in our community. They let our customers know that this is a cost plus store, and in turn they advertise for us for free. If you're looking to become a cash saver, I want to tell you it's great for several different reasons. One, our volume here in Russellville since we changed in April 1st of 2011 has over doubled. We were at about 100,000 a week, and we're averaging over 200,000 a week now. Very comfortable with that. But I also tell you that this concept, with the competition coming with smaller markets, as a small market retailer, I just don't know that I have the ability to go out and find a small market and invest millions of dollars in a new store. So I think this is an opportunity for independent retailers to also go out into smaller markets and buy existing stores and convert them from conventional supermarkets to cash savers, which is what we did in Clinton, Arkansas last year. We bought it in December. Right now sales are up, this is August, right now sales are up over 55% compared to the retailer that had it last year, so we're very pleased with what's happening in Clinton, Arkansas. You're going to get fantastic turns in a cash saver. Our produce is fresher, our meat is fresher, our bakery deli is fresher. We do have a bakery deli in our Russellville store. Because of the volume, we felt like it was justified to keep. We did take the bakery deli out of our Clinton store. So I'm going to be a little different there than some retailers. I'm going to tell you if it's good for you to have it, and if it's not good for you, don't have it. In Russellville, Arkansas, where we're at this morning, we are getting a neighborhood market next week. I feel like that our cash saver format gives us the perfect opportunity to compete against a neighborhood market. In Russellville currently we have a Supercenter, which is rumored to be the #2 Supercenter in the state of Arkansas. We also have a Kroger and a Harps, another AWG supplied retailer. Neighborhood market opening 12 blocks away from us. We've done a little bit of survey, and we feel like that this cost plus format will obviously give us the best way to compete against them. Again, we will be the alternative market. There will be no other market, no other retailer like us in this area. This has increased our draw area in Russellville. Our market potential, we are drawing from towns as far as 35 miles away currently with this format. We don't advertise in Russellville with any type of mailer. I am in 2 newspapers locally, but my advertising percent is less than 1%, and that's in 2 newspapers and some local radio, as well as a internet, Facebook, social media type deal. But we run less than 1% advertising in Russellville. I know the concept calls to not advertise. We just felt like in this market it was best for us to still be out with some small advertising, but we have managed to get our advertising less than 1%, whereas in the traditional format our advertising was over 3%. Labor percentages have dropped dramatically with the Cash Saver. We ran over 11.5% under a conventional format. All labor factors involved, we're running less than 8.5% in both locations. That includes me. I'm an independent owner. I have to draw a salary as well, so that includes store managers as well as myself. So labor percent's company-wide, less than 8.5%, and that includes benefits, our share of Social Security, our share of all the matches. You know, you may be asking yourself, why should I convert to Cash Saver, or would I as a retailer do anything different? And the bottom line is, the only thing we would have done different is we would have switched earlier. We were one of the first 2 stores, myself along with Rick James, April 1st of 2011, we converted to Cash Saver. What would I have done different? I would have tried to get to a Cash Saver quicker. Again, this model in this store, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you today without the Cash Saver concept. We would literally be out of business in this location. And I wouldn't have been able to buy my new location because we bought it with the intent, purpose of going to a Cash Saver. It was a conventional store that was underperforming. We knew we couldn't go in there and dramatically change it as a conventional operation, but we knew that as a Cash Saver operation we could go in there and change it, and so that allowed me to go out and purchase my second location. We compete very well against the Walmart here. We feel like in our market we have an adequate market share. In this Russellville market. In Clinton, again, we're up over 55%, and my only competitor in Clinton is Walmart. They do not like me at all in Clinton, Arkansas. This format allows you not only to compete against the Walmarts of the world, the Krogers of the world, the larger independents of the world, but it also gives you an ability to compete against the dollar stores, Dollar General, Family Dollars of the world, Fred's of the world, because again, we're going to be priced better than those guys on a day in, day out basis. We don't preach that we're cheaper than everything, but we do preach that we are going to give customers a 30 to 40% savings day in and day out. If they'll come in and buy their groceries with us, they're going to see day in, day out, they're going to save 30 to 40% on their bill. We've had little old ladies come up and hug me, try to kiss me on the cheek, weeping. We've had customers weeping because we saved them so much money. We've had that kind of impact in this Russellville market and in the Clinton market as well, where people have just bought into the program. The reason our customers have bought into the program is because we bought into the program. So I would encourage you to do the same. If you commit to being a Cash Saver, commit to following the program, and if you do that, I feel like you'll be successful too.
Steve Goode from the Cash Saver Supermarket in Russellville, Arkansas, has taken these steps to freshen up his store. He converted his conventional grocery store to the Cost Plus format. This helped save his store from going under. His volume had more than doubled within a year, and his sales increased from $100,000 a week to $200,000 a week. His DSD vendors are his best spokespeople and do a lot of free advertising for him. His advertising budget is less than 1% versus the conventional grocery store of 3%. In his town, he felt it necessary to still advertise in 2 newspapers, on local radio, and on the internet, as well as social media. With this format, he's competitive against the neighborhood market, Kroger, Walmart, and the dollar stores of the world. He has fantastic turns in his store, keeping his produce, meat, bakery, and deli the freshest against other stores. He's able to draw people from as far as 35 miles into his store to save 30 to 40% off of their grocery purchases. Converting his Russellville store to the Cost Plus format allowed him the opportunity to purchase another small market conventional grocery store in Clinton, Arkansas, knowing that he was converting it to the Cost Plus format, and has been very successful with that purchase. Converting to the Cost Plus format has lowered his labor cost from 11% to 8.5%, including the benefits. Steve's only regret is that he didn't make the conversion to the Cost Plus format sooner. For more information on the Cost Plus format or how you can freshen up your store, please contact your division representative. All Freshen Up videos and testimonials can be found online at www.awginc.com.
And this is my town.